What is up, folks? You know what it is. It is about that time. It is about that prime. It is prime time. I'm so excited for today's episode, and man oh man, I know that it's going to be an amazing one. If it's your first time joining this channel, my name is Peter Modiba, and I'm the host of Prime Time. Prime Time is a thought leadership show in South Africa where we speak all things business, where we speak all things leadership, and we speak all things knowledge. And I'm so excited to have you on the show today. And if your interest is to make an impact in people's lives and to really just make a difference and to help other people grow, make sure that you like, that you share, and that you subscribe to this channel because it will really go a long way. But without further ado, let's jump into today's episode. Today, what I want to speak to you guys about is the psychology of why New Year's resolutions fail. And I believe that it is a timely topic. I believe that it is a topic that is worth exploring because we have entered into the new year and it is 2024. And I'm sure so many of us have made so many plans, we have made so many goals, and we have ultimately made New Year's resolutions. And it's so important just to understand the psychology of New Year's resolutions and why they actually tend to fail. And, in the festive season, I decided to take some time to just relax and to just read up on some stuff. And I came across this insightful article that spoke about New Year's resolutions. And I gathered so many insights, and I just want to share those insights with you guys today. And did you know that close to 61% of people, according to Forbes Health, have an urgency to create New Year's resolutions? And close to 90% of those New Year's resolutions which are made don't even come to pass within the first months of the year. Those are very crazy, shocking statistics, but that is the reality of New Year's resolutions. This concept has always dawned on me. It's as if we want to experience this deep, radical change within our lives when there is a new calendar year. It's like, yes, this is my year. Yes, it's a new year, new me mentality. We have all these ideologies, we have all these ideas, we have all these concepts because it's a brand new, fresh year. And it almost seems as if it is arbitrary. I say that because it can be based on personal whim and motivation without it being based on system analysis as well as a deeper reasoning capacity. And the underlying factor, according to psychology, is that we think like this because the new year brings about a sense of new beginnings, right? It brings about a sense of reflection and introspection. And this is why we step into this mentality of why we make those New Year's resolutions to begin with in the first place. But I'm so excited because I'm going to just share with you guys the reasons why New Year's resolutions fail and what should be our approach when it comes to it. Because if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm not saying that I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. Don't get me wrong, I really do. I believe in setting goals. I believe in setting up plans. I believe in having vision. I believe in having a sense of purpose when it comes to the new year. But the perspective that we go about doing it, the approach should be different. I'm going to give you guys 3 reasons as to why New Year's resolutions fail. The first reason is because we are thinking too big. One of the biggest issues when it comes to setting New Year's resolutions is the fact that they revolve around making massive changes. And according to a clinical psychologist, they put it like this: where we go wrong with New Year's resolutions is there's this idea that it's supposed to be some big sweeping change because that sounds kind of sexy. But as humans, we're not wired to make big sweeping changes. So the bottom line is that we have not been built to make these immediate radical changes within our lives. And what we tend to do is that when we don't see what we desire come to fruition, we become upset, we become depressed, we come to a place where it is a burden, and it's almost as if it is impossible to attain these goals. And what do? We basically blame ourselves because we believe that there is something wrong with us. And I've got good news to share with you guys. Nothing is wrong with you. What you lack is not fulfillment. What you lack is capacity. So you can't make these radical changes because you haven't stepped into the place where your character can handle those changes to begin with. So what you need to do is you mustn't focus on actually getting fulfilled by these big and radical changes, but what you need to focus on is having the capacity and the character to handle these goals that you are setting. And this is something that my friend actually shared with me once upon a time, and I really believe that it is so powerful, and I want to share it with you guys. Imagine you find yourself maybe, let's say, in a lecture hall, okay? And we know that lecture halls are just so big, they're so massive. And I basically come to you and I say, hey, look, why don't you come to the middle of the lecture hall? And what I want you to do is I want you to jump so high that you actually reach the roof. Just jump so high, jump as high as you can. I believe that you can reach this roof, okay? And what happens is that you take a leap. So you basically jump as high as you can because you wanna reach the roof, but unfortunately you don't actually have the ability to reach the roof, okay? And you keep trying, you keep jumping, I keep motivating you, come on, you can do it, you can jump, come on, you can do it, and I'm motivating you. What happens is it's not going to come to pass. It's not going to come to pass, unfortunately. But what if I say to you, okay, let's stop this strategy. Don't actually even focus on jumping and trying to reach the roof. Why don't you actually get a very tall ladder? There's a tall ladder which is situated in one of the storerooms here in the lecture hall. Take this long step ladder and put it in the middle here, and I want you to climb this ladder and I want you to actually touch the roof. What's gonna happen, right? You're going to actually take this ladder, you're gonna place it in the middle of the lecture hall, and you're gonna start climbing step by step by step by step until what happens? Until you are actually able to touch the roof. So now what seemed to be impossible, now all of a sudden is possible. And this is the power of capacity. We must stop being people that cry because of a lack of fulfillment, and we must start being people that cry for capacity. We need capacity because when you have capacity, you don't focus on the goal. You don't focus on the roof. You focus on the steps in order to get to the goal. That's how you have capacity. So you don't focus on the big plan. You don't focus on the big plan. No, you focus on the steps in order to get there, and that will help you to achieve your goal and to have capacity in order for you to reach it. The second reason why New Year's resolutions fail is because we're not asking ourselves why. And I really want you to take the time right now to think about it. Really think about why you want to achieve those New Year's resolutions, those plans and goals that you have for this year. Why do you want to actually achieve them? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to become more fit? Why do you want to read more? Why do you want to spend time with your family more? Why do you want to become successful at school, in your career, in your business? Why do you want to become more financially free? I don't know what your goals or resolutions are, but the why is so critical. The why is so important, because if you just focus on what you need to change instead of not evaluating and focusing on why you need to change it in the first place and why it's important, then you're not going to see sustainable results. You're not going to see yourself fit for the long term, because your results are based on temporary measures. So you need to dig deeper. You need to dig deep and really introspect and analyze why you actually want to achieve those goals. And once you understand those goals, once you dig deeper and understand the why and why it's also important to you, then from there you will see sustainable results in the long term. The third reason why New Year's resolutions fail is because we are not ready for change. There is something that exists in the world of psychology, which is the model of change. And for a person to be fit for change, they need to go through 5 stages. And I want to take you guys through those 5 stages. The first stage is pre-contemplation. The second stage is contemplation. The third stage is preparation. The fourth stage is action. And the fifth stage is maintenance. The first stage is pre-contemplation. This stage is where you're becoming aware of the need to change. The second stage is contemplation. This is where you are thinking about making a change within your life. The third stage is preparation. This is when you start devising plans and strategies as to how you're going to step into this change within your life. The fourth stage is action. This is when you take action when it comes to the plan and the strategy that you have already set in order to change. And the fifth stage is maintenance. This is where you learn how to preserve and protect the change that is already happening within your life. And here's a little secret for you guys. The people that actually stick to their New Year's resolutions are the people that are found in stage 4. That is the stage of action. So you need to see where you are in the model of change. And so if you find yourself at stage 4, it means that you are actually at a good place when it comes to achieving your goals for this year. And I thought, let me give you guys this model of change because I really believe that it is powerful and it's really helpful, and it's going to really help you to see where you're at in terms of your New Year's resolutions. So yeah, guys, those are the 3 reasons why New Year's resolutions tend to fail. The first reason is because we are thinking too big. The second reason is we are not asking ourselves why. And the third reason is we are not ready for change. I'm sure there's more reasons as to why New Year's resolutions fail and they don't come to pass. So I want you, in your experience, to please share what has maybe helped you in terms of setting New Year's resolutions. What has worked for you and what has not worked for you. Please comment down below if there's any other things that we can maybe explore, if there's any other things that we can actually look into when it comes to New Year's resolutions. Please feel free and just share all your knowledge, just share all your insights so that we as the community of Primetime can really just learn and grow and go to the next level when it comes to achieving our goals. Because I don't know about you guys, but guys, I'm tired of just having the same old year every single year. I want a new change. I want a new freedom. I want to really say that, look, this was the best year of my life every single year. And it's so important that we actually step into that. So that's it from me, guys. If you really liked this episode, please make sure that you like, that you share, that you comment, and that you subscribe to this channel so that we can just grow the community being Primetime, so that we can learn more when it comes to business, when it comes to leadership, and when it comes to knowledge, and ultimately just make an impact not only in our lives but also make an impact in the lives of many other people. Guys, I just want to say thank you for listening to this episode. Thank you for viewing this episode. This is Peter Modiba signing out till we meet again. Cheers.